Bonsoir, madame, mademoiselle, monsieur, bonsoir, bienvenue sur Successful Trading. Welcome to Successful Trading Pre-Market Analysis for Friday. Quadruple witching day. Whoa, boy. For me, I feel as if quadruple witching day is not really today. It started on Wednesday, yeah? And that's what we're going to be focusing on here to start this pre-market analysis show. It's currently 5:50 a.m. Pacific time in Southern California, where I'm coming to you. This broadcast is coming to you live, which means it's about 8:53 p.m. in Singapore on Friday. Welcome. Good morning, beautiful gates. Good morning, Mr. Donny. Hello, Miss Marcy. And on Revel on here, as you usually know, we do this pre-market show from 5:50 Eastern time to about 9:20. Sometimes we go to 9:25. But the goal is to give you a readout to help you make money out of this market. So typically on here, how many people do we have? It doesn't matter really, because we feel strongly confident about the winning trade. All right, so if such was the case, let's say Wednesday, after FOMC was at about 2:30 or whatever, then the market spiked. Everything was going up, and I said, oh wow, I'm getting some puts here for Friday and for Wednesday and Friday. Intermittent sound. Okay, guys, really, something, it's okay, let's try that again. The software, unlike the other day, is actually telling me that the sound is okay. Maybe it's my delivery. If I try to strengthen that wire, I have even I have this. Remember, we start using this. This is what I record the video with, and the sound is great, except for people who cannot hear my accent. I apologize for my accent. So these, you guys said that wasn't working, but it works great when I record. So I am not so sure what's going on. As I say that, I see that I saw a red button. So maybe the streaming itself sometimes it's just maybe the internet connection as well. I have a 300 megabits internet connection. So okay, just if you just please could confirm this morning. I think the week has been yeah. So okay, so I'm reading here. That's the reason, because it couldn't really be the mic. So there's a message warning from YouTube. The stream current bitrate is 1.3 megabit per second, 4.5 megabit per second. Use your mic. The intermittent thing, if you can see on the screen there, it's the bit rate of the connection, meaning that the stream is changed. I can tell you that nothing has changed. So if this thing does this, you know what? I'm just gonna be doing on a Friday morning. So if they decide that, yeah, the streaming is intermittent, and yeah, it is. I don't know how to correct that. It's the same connection, internet connection that I have. So if my internet provider is playing havoc on us, folks, we will just have to live with it. I'm really sorry. At this stage, I feel as if I have done everything. Especially, it's happening on a day like I'm ready to share the analysis that we promised yesterday on here, and that's this connection. It's doing this. So I'm going to try to be patient on here for this thing to clear, but otherwise, I'm just going to bail. Okay, so that's now saying that excellent connection. So praise God from whom all blessings flow, right? Because nothing changed, folks. I don't give that much, right? So since the profile has been working, how long have we been doing this? We have been doing this for since June or May of 2020. So I come here, I turn this thing on, and it works. So this week, for whatever reason, if it's giving us issues, whatever, I can keep going. Mr. Donny, I'm in the same type of scenario as you. I will take whatever that I can, because this is really one technology just decide to play tricks on us. This is the streaming software that I use is the OBS. It's one of the best one, yeah. And Monday, and since then that's where I've started having this gremlin. So excellent condition, but I'm seeing that kind of hourglass on the on the on the stream. So let's see here. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see. You guys should be able to see the Excel spreadsheet, and let's see if it's not working very quickly on here. Okay, so how for me on Wednesday when the market was spiking up on the upside, how was I able to say, hey, I'm getting some put? So that's the subject of this. I promised that yesterday. I don't know if Beautiful Gate did the research, but there is a way actually to do this research. What you do is you get data for your specific stock. So for me here, I took SPY daily for each day since 2016. Yes, that's data finance. All right, very quickly, it takes 3 minutes to upload. For the Federal Reserve, that's public information, right? Where they give you the dates for each one of the FOMC. So they on a given year, we have session in January, March, May or June, July, September, October, and then December. So I just put those dates on here. So it's a 2-day event, right? So for me, I'm tracking after day 0 is going to be after the announcement, and then day 1 will be the following. Day 0 is the Wednesday after the announcement at 2 p.m. So day 1 will be Thursday, and day 2 will be Friday. That's where we are today. So as an example, let me put everything on here and such that I can, because right now I'm filtering just on Friday. Let's look at everything on here. So here's an example here, right? So it's always on Wednesday. So day 0 will be that Wednesday, and then website, and then for each day. So here's July 2019. And to put again, day 0 is that Wednesday, day 1 is the Thursday, day FOMC. Today is the second such Friday. Yeah. But the Thursday is day 1 on here, where we had yesterday, and then we had January the 20th. And show you that for 2021. So for 2021, we had this here, January. Oops, can you guys see that? Yep, this is it, January. Let me highlight these dates here. And what happened? This stuff, they are part of their quantitative analysis. That's how we call them, right? So this is SPY on the 29th, Friday, 2 days after FOMC that came out on the 27th. We went down by, and again, I'm tracking, we're tracking both directions, meaning we can see actually the open to the high and the open to the low. I will spare you the time on here. The bias is on the bearish side. So if I take all FOMCs since 2016 and I do the average, let's say on day 1, meaning on Thursdays, right? So how will I know that? That's very easy. I just go on here. These are days of the week. Number 4 for me, it's Thursday. The average open to high, it's 0.4%. But the average for the open to low, it's minus 0.6%. So you see that's a bias on there. And if you now go to Fridays, you do the same thing on Fridays. On Fridays, it's 0.6% on the downside and about 0.5%. But there are circumstances, obviously, that will make this data off. But specifically, you can then focus on is the most recent trend, or just the simple fact that you know that the market is moving around FOMC. That's knowledge enough. It's enough for you to set up trades. Trades such as the strategy that we use, right? So those are very helpful strategies that will help you. For us yesterday, what did we do? We decided to trade GangstA on SPY. So those 384, 385, 386, they paid very well yesterday, very, very well. Even even the 380 puts on SPY, which they were worth like 6 cents or whatever, they went all the way to 42 cents. This type of knowledge, it's what we provide here at Successful Trading. So we definitely believe that the education that you get on here will help you take your trading to the next level in 2020 and beyond. All right, so let's say hello here to some of those. Hopefully the quality of the sound was okay already. True that. The recording will be there, hopefully useful to you. If not, in our one-on-one coaching session, I'll go through this type of thing. I want each and every trader who's here to master these techniques to be able to apply them part of the strategy. Excellent. All right. So Miss Marcy, good morning. Mr. Donny, JD Snow, good morning. Who else? Beautiful Gates and Mr. Edith, my friend, Mr. Edith. Great coaching session yesterday, sir. Oh, yesterday. I don't even know yesterday because for you it was already today. So he will understand why we are saying that. We have fun in our coaching session. Yeah, learning is fun. I mean, I don't know why people would think it's a bad one. As a matter of fact, this was our learning yesterday with Mr. Edith. Do you guys? We broke down step by step and replaying it with the replay button of TradingView. We broke down all the opportunities that were yesterday on SPY. This is it here. Yeah. So I didn't know. So actually, I'm gonna capture this and make a video. The thumbnail will be this. the thumbnail will be this. So that would bring a lot of wahala. Definitely, people say, why is this guy putting this video on here? Because yesterday, this is how SPY traded. This is a 15-minute chart of SPY. You can even break it down into the 5 minutes if you will. We can do that on here. We will see more candle, but it will be more precise. Yeah, here we go. So this is how the readout. So what will be the readout today? Oh, here is what we know so far. The market, SPY is going to be moving. Yeah, it's in the middle of no man's land. We said that somebody decided to put or close to $1 billion at 395.98, right? And yesterday we touched 391 or so, or 390. That's 5 points. By my calculation, I think we stand to hit maybe at least 385, between 385 and 380. It may not be today, in which case we can set up ourselves for next expiration, which is Monday. And you know how this market loves to gap overnight, right? So meaning at the end of today, we definitely will be setting up some struggle on SPY. That much is certain. And yesterday, for instance, it took SPY a lot of time. It did not start setting off until 2 p.m. So it does require patience. And today being Friday, for you and I, being patient is going to reward us in two ways. Obviously, making money if when the big moves start. But even the later you enter the trade, the cheaper those options are going to be on SPY today. Yeah? Hopefully, let me repeat that again. The later you enter the trade on SPY, the cheaper the options are going to be. Yeah, so the cats are, well, egg and the chicken thing. So you could be saying, yeah, but that means that if I enter the trade late, I don't have enough time. You don't need that much time, right? In a 15-minute candle on SPY, you can easily make 100% or more. We have seen that. Today is one of those days that 2 cents, 5 cents trade, we could be yielding 50 cents, 75 cents, $1. All right. These are the strategy that we and opportunity that we strive for when we teach you those SPY strategies. So yeah, yesterday we broke down with my friend Mr. Edith. We broke it down on SPY and it looked like this. So let's leave that on there for a minute. This is where SPY stand on a daily chart. Yeah, on a daily chart, SPY is closed below natural support EMA 8, the yellow line. So now it's approaching the green line on here, gapping a little bit. It's gapping down. SPY is gapping down 1 point or so. So you know how this thing works, right? First support, immediate support is going to be the green line, 389.55. If SPY break 389.55, and when you see that, you know that it's going to spend time on there, meaning you are not in a rush. It's going to give you plenty of opportunity to confirm the direction. So it will most likely touch 389.55 and sometime go lower and then bounce back off of it. You just, especially if that happened early, you chill, you're patient, and then really when the big momentum starts, there is no mistaking it. There is no missing it, because when the big momentum started yesterday, because they did a fake yesterday. Let me show you yesterday data. So you see here, these 3 candles here, this was the first fake. It's like a warning sign. Yeah, Aha, warning sign, because this was the high of the day at that time. The high of the day at that time, this is algo driven, right? We gap down, so we spent an hour and a half doing nothing. These first six candles, each candle represents 15 minutes. SPY did nothing whatsoever other than burn theta, meaning that make traders lose money on the option because time decay. And then the rally. Okay, so this was we could have traded this a little bit, right? They fill the gap. They fill the down gap. That's unusual. So as a trader, you need to be mindful of that. You say, okay, fine. What are they doing on here? So they got here, and then this was the warning. Immediately reverse. And then finally. So our focus today really that, I mean, if the momentum is bearish, there's a continuation of yesterday, and we showed you data. We told you on Wednesday about it. Now today we took the time to do the analysis, and we showed it to you that day one and day two, how they usually behave. Yeah, that's all you need. So on here today we have some resistance to break, but once we break those resistance, and so we are looking at the area between 388, 389. If SPY finds itself there, it could really be going at all the way your one of your target price today. I'm not saying 380 today, but 380 is that round number that's we could be looking at next. At least 385 if for us we are setting up a GangstA trade here to start. You can sell a GangstA trade here because it is gapping, right? So you use 385. The same one that we used yesterday. So that's why this morning there's no need for me. I'm just spending time on here explaining that. Okay, so that's making a lot of stock moves, right? So you can take any trade really on any stock that's moving. That's something that we keep repeating on here. If the market is moving, we know how to make money. All right, very good, excellent. Let's go ahead and let me answer Mr. Donny's question as they are in cap. Okay, FCX, Mr. Donny and everybody, FCX is a stock that we love here at Successful Trading. We saw this stock, we were trading it at $11. It's trading now at 30 something dollars. FCX has been moving a lot lately. FCX is part of a unique strategy we call Friday Lotos. I need to change that name because they are not Lotos. These are very powerful trades that if you don't know where they're coming from, you are missing out greatly. So FCX for us yesterday, our traders in our Discord room, I think they're starting to make money this morning. Where's FCX starting this morning? FCX is starting at, if they would like to tell me, 35.60. So, okay, it's not moving much, but definitely we're looking for a move in either direction. So FCX is moving. Okay, maybe let me do myself a favor because I always do that. So what's the chart of FCX? But yeah, the reason I wasn't going to the chart because FCX for us, we have a struggle. We have a struggle from yesterday. So we're expecting a move in either direction on here to make money. So it's part of a study called, it's a multi-year study. We gave the name of Friday Lotos, but my friend, there are no Lotos in the sense that you and I, we understand Lotus. Okay, so that's FCX under. APA and Oxy. I actually scalped Oxy yesterday because yeah, I sorry for the trader. I didn't have the time to post that because all at some point yesterday was down like 3%, and I thought typically when all is down, they will have a tendency to reverse. So both Halliburton and and Oxy, I use them as proxy. And oh boy, when the market starts selling off, here I was, those put they paid tremendously. Yes, so I traded the 27 puts yesterday on Oxy. So yes, I still have the other side of the call. So I'm going to be looking to scalping Oxy again today. Oxy is one of those. So I use for all trading. I don't use XOP because that ETF is a little bit funny. I use Halliburton and Oxy mostly. So yes, good point bringing that there. So maybe APA is also another one that I could be using. So let's look at the chart of Oxy. Where it stands. When Oxy moves, Oxy can move a lot. So on a Friday like this today, absolutely get involved. Best way to get involved with no wahala type of setup. We take a strong call in both directions. So here it's bearish because it closed yesterday below all moving average, the green line. exponential moving average 20, and the yellow line exponential moving average 8. So we look for maybe a continuation of that momentum. 25 is definitely possible, but I mean, let's say maybe we use reasonably, we can use the 26 on here put and the 28 calls if you want to start that way. So all will be making a late move throughout the day. Plenty of opportunities today, folks, to make money in this market. In moving market, it's like putting yours truly in a bakery type of thing. Yes, I love bakeries. And I love a moving market. Here's Upper, same. You see, this chart of Upper look exactly like the chart of Oxy. Obviously, they trade in the same sector. So yes, Upper on here. What could we be using? 18 and a half puts or 18 puts, and then 20 calls on there. Another big candle on here today in either direction can definitely yield a great deal of profit. Okay, what else? I will be remiss if I did not talk about FedEx. FedEx has earning. So normally, FedEx is gapping up here 278. So FedEx is a prime candidate for us to use as a GangstA trade. So we have research on this, quant analysis research, that tells us we are short on time, but the quant analysis research calls for about 3% move on either direction on this day. So let me take the time on here over the next 3 minutes and set up orally at least this FedEx trade on here. So FedEx is trading, it's up plus 5%, it's trading at $278, 278. So its constellation chart, that volatility, implied volatility jump big, obviously, and then they're gonna be bringing it down this morning. They being the market maker. So 3% on here, it's about 10 points. About 10 points or so. So we are looking at let's say 290, 295 for the calls. As of yesterday, you will see that they were trading much higher, but we know what will happen here at the open. So we are saying 290, 295 calls, and you know the drill, folks. So the range. I mean, from 5 to 20, 25 cents, whatever that's these could be going for. If not, if you want to spend less, we pick a strike price further out. So that could be 300, for instance. So for me, if I go for 300, definitely I'm not putting it more than 10 cents. Yeah, 290, 295. I'm willing to go all the way to 15 cents. Okay, but in this type of market condition, for me, my bias actually is on the put side. Yeah, so 10 points down. That will give me 268. So let's then look at 265 puts. Don't worry about the price that you're seeing right now on those options. That was yesterday price when they were actually in the money, right? So they were worth $7 and something. You're going to see that at the open on here, they're going to come down. So the 265, the 260, 265, we don't really want to go that low. So 265. Feel good about 265, maybe 270. I'm not sure if we can get them. 265, 270 in that vicinity there. We need to give ourselves a chance. But what's maybe happening here is that FedEx may post a high. It could go to 280 something. Yeah. So while it's doing that, the puts are going to become extremely cheap during the first 10-15 minutes. That will be our best opportunity to get filled on the put. And when we get filled on the put, my friend, it's gonna be a long day. So either FedEx goes all the way to 290, which it can, in which case our calls, they will be appreciating. Yeah, that's the power of the GangstA trade. Meaning, as long as this stock is moving, we make money in either direction. But should it at some point hit resistance and start turning back, the cheap puts on here 265, 270 that we're trying to get for 10-15 cents, they are going to start speculating, and we are going to be doing this. Yeah, all right. Okay, so hopefully you got something out of this. Thank you. Today is Friday, March the 19th, 2021. What is the ticker for Oxy? Yes, OXY is the ticker for Oxy. All right, well, thank you. I see the rest of the traders in the Discord room. I see Mr. Subu tonight we have a coaching session, and I believe we have two coaching sessions tonight. So California, Singapore. That's how we roll, folks. Without even moving, I don't have to take a plane to share experience with people across the Atlantic, across the Pacific. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. We appreciate you. Have a great weekend. We catch you on Monday. Bye bye.